Today is Sunday. For our dinner tonight, I decided I was going to cut up these 3 chicken breasts. This is 2 pounds of chicken. I'm using keto chow cream and mushroom soup, which is in this measuring cup. There's about a cup of water, a packet of onion soup, and this can of mushrooms that I'm going to pour over the chicken, as well as putting just about 6 ounces of cream cheese. I had an open pack in there to use. I'm going to throw that in the crock pot. I've got the crock pot ready to go, sprayed with some duck fat. And I'll show you later on when dinner's ready, but that's going to be our dinner tonight. I'm going to season the chicken with this. We haven't used this yet. This sounds interesting. I'm also going to add in 4 tablespoons of butter. There's the chicken, the butter, the cream cheese, and the seasoning. And I'm getting ready to pour this mixture on. It's very, very thick. Like I said, I only use 1 cup of water. And I'll show you how thick it is. I know I'll get liquid out of the chicken, so I don't want to add more. But yeah, and I'll keep an eye on it, give it a stir every once in a while. I'm gonna put this on high for a few hours because it's already after 10:30. And we'll have this probably about 6:30 for dinner. Monday's first meal, ham, egg, and cheese sandwich with a little bit of mayonnaise on my sourdough bread I made. Had the other half a slice of ham and 1 more slice of cheese. Chicken with mushroom gravy, mushrooms and gravy, whatever, is ready. I'm gonna put it over these noodles, which are these healthy noodles, and top with some parsley, and I'll show you when I've got it all plated. And there's the finished product. Now I'm gonna go eat because I am hungry. Logan's Roadhouse salad before our meal. New York strips with some shrimp and some broccoli and butter on the steak. Tuesday's first meal, 13-ounce New York strip and 2 eggs. It is 20 after 1. Reynolds breakfast, sausage and McMuffin with egg without the muffin. So today is a 3-meal day. We were out early this morning and you would have just seen the sausage McMuffin with egg. We went to lunch with a friend and I had a 1-pound burger with cheese and bacon on it. That was it, and then Brian's cucumber slices from his salad. This is scrambled eggs with the rest of my New York strip steak I couldn't eat the other night, and the last of my potato, the keto chow baked potato chaffles. And that's it. That's my dinner. Thursday's first meal. This is the rest of the scramble from last night with the New York strip steak, cheese, and egg that I could not finish, 4 strips of bacon, and this is a rye bagel from Fox Hill Kitchens. It's these. I just love their product. There's their ingredients and the nutrition label. Hi, it's Cindy. Today is Friday. I just found out there will be no live stream today because one of the girls we were having on is sick, so we rescheduled, and I put that on my community tab. But for today, I'm going to make us a pizza for our first meal, and I'll show you what I'm going to use for that. And I also need to brown up some ground beef. I have some bacon pieces that I've shown you before that I need to cook up, and 2 pounds of Kirkland bacon that I'm going to put in the oven once all the pizza's done, so later on. And I'll show you what I'm going to put on the pizza and the stuff that I need to cook. Okay, to put on the pizza, I don't have a pizza sauce. I'm going to use what I have. I'm going to use Rao's marinara. We don't use much of it anyway. Pepperoni, bacon crumble, and we have this cheese. I'm going to put this instead of mozzarella for a change. The ground beef that I need to brown up, the bacon pieces, irregular pieces that we got from the butcher, and the 2 pounds of bacon that I need to cook later. The pizza crust, I like the egg white crust. Brian does as well. So I'm going to use the egg white protein powder, cream of tartar, the beef gelatin, garlic powder, onion powder, and I've got Italian seasoning I need to get out of the closet. I'm using a half a cup of water, 40 grams of egg white powder, a half a teaspoon of cream of tartar, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and a half a teaspoon of the other three, the gelatin, the garlic, and the onion powder. And I'll show you when I get the crust together. Okay, there's the crust of the pizza. I'm gonna put it in the oven at 350 for about 5 to 10 minutes tops. Probably more, like 5 minutes. And then bring it out and top it, and I'll show you that. There's the bacon pieces all cut up. I just turned the burner on. That's gonna take a while. And over here is the ground beef to brown, and that one's been turned on. And the pizza crust is in the oven. Okay, there's the crust. Just got out of the oven. It was in there 10 minutes. I was able to peel it right off the parchment paper, so now it won't stick to this pan. I got 2 servings of pepperoni, and yes, I counted them out. 2 servings of bacon crumble, 1 serving of the marinara, and I have this in the refrigerator. I'm going to use that up. The cheese will definitely be more than what this serving is. And then I'm going to finish it off with this one. I always put the cheese on top of my pizzas. I don't know. I've seen so many since I lived in New England put the cheese and then the toppings on top of it. But being from Cincinnati, we've always put the cheese on top of the toppings. How do you guys do it? Leave it in the comments. There's the pizza. It's getting ready to go in the oven. I used up the rest of this. This is a 1/4 cup per serving. I wound up using a full cup of that. And this is 1 tablespoon per serving. I used a 1/4 cup or 3 tablespoons of that on the top of this. So this is gonna be good, and I'll show you when it's all done. There's the ground beef. And here is the finished pizza. Brian and I are gonna share this whole thing, and I'll show you when it's plated. There's my first meal. This is Friday. It is almost 2 o'clock. Bacon pieces are done and draining, and they'll go in a Ziploc bag. So they're all different sizes. Like this one is pretty thick, but it's good. And there's the 2 pounds of bacon that I cooked in the oven. I folded it all over when I cooked it. So good. And now I'm done for the day. We're having ice cream for dinner. I'll show you that later. Sunday's dinner, chocolate malt creamy with perfect keto chocolate cereal ground up mixed in. Yum. Brian and I are on our way to Englewood, Ohio for another meetup. And it is windy as crap outside.
Yeah, a little snow, no biggie. Fruit flurries.
But whoever's going to be there, we'll see you soon. Those that not, I'll try to get some pictures, maybe some video, we'll see. Bye. We made it to Company 7 Barbecue in Englewood, Ohio. At the meetup, this was brisket, some sliced or shredded pork, some shredded chicken, and some coleslaw.
What happened to your foot?
Hang on.
I just noticed your feet.
Yeah.
Everything with the newest.
Today's dinner, just got back from the meetup. I have some salami, Havarti cheese, extra sharp cheddar cheese, and some cashews. I am starving. They ran out of food at the meetup.